Fantastic to see you. Where are we? We've come to Worcester Park, and take a look behind me. You might recognise this. It's Miller and Carter. We've been here before. Last time I came here, absolutely lashing down rain, and unfortunately had the umbrella, opened it up, wouldn't work. Take a look at that. It's quite funny, but it wasn't funny for me. Now, why have we come here? We've come here because they've got a special Sunday roast. Not your sort of regular one. Now, the price varies. I think here it's £66 along them lines, but we'll actually see that when we go inside. Now, that's on the pricey end. Now, from my point of view, Miller and Carter kind of comes in. It's not a Harvester or anything like that. It's a lot better than that, but it's not a fantastic steakhouse, but it's a good one, and it is very popular. I'm hoping this is fantastic as well. As always, let's give it a go, and we're the first ones here, so let's hope it's open. Come on. Don't forget to register your car. Here we are inside. Now, I've got to tell you, been in here before. I like the way it's laid out. It's very comfortable. It's a nice setting all round. Yeah, no problem. Lady who's serving us today, her name's Chelsea, so the cameraman's happy because he supports Chelsea. Now, I'm looking at their Sunday share. I'm going to come back to the sharing board in a second. Now, if you're coming in here for a Sunday roast, it's a little bit different because, in fairness, they don't do a roast dinner. The only roast dinner they do is actually this Miller Sunday sharing board. So what's on this sharing board? You've got succulent roast Shropshire chicken, flavour-packed lamb rump, hand-grilled 30-day aged ribeye. Now, they all come together. Now, the lamb rump, you can have it pink or well done. I've asked for it pink, and they asked how you want how I wanted the steak done, and I said I'd have that medium rare. Now, that comes with camembert mash, crispy potatoes, sautéed greens, Yorkshire puddings, and unlimited beef dripping gravy. Now, that's £66.50. So that's all in. Now, yeah, that's all the money. Now, I've come to Miller and Carter a couple of times on the channel, and I've come quite literally because it is so popular. The thing that's actually surprised me is they actually don't do a, I use the word basic roast dinner or a roast dinner offering and what have you. So yeah, the other thing is if you want their sensational Sunday set menu, 3 courses, $33.95. That seems quite good value, $33.95 for 3 courses. So yeah, that's that. Just moving on, only because it's around the corner. They've also got their festive experience. How much is Christmas Day here? Experience sensational Christmas Day. Indulgent set menu, £92.95 per person. £92.95. Wow. Boxing Day, $42.95. And how much is it just if you just come without? Oh yeah, there you go. Their experience sensational this festive season. 2 courses, $32.95. 3 courses, $36.95. So now what I'm hoping is there's going to be a lot of food here because that's a lot of money, £66.50, and there's not a huge amount of options. But let's hope it's all real top quality. Okay, see you soon. Now guys, slight change of location because obviously the table we're on was a little bit tight, and I was like, hang on, we need a bit more space and more room. What I need to tell you as well is how many calories do you think was in this? 3,881 calories. That's definitely enough of your daily intake and what have you. So yeah, been waiting about 35 minutes, so it should be here very, very shortly. Can't wait. It's all arrived. Take a quick look in here. A bit lethal, aren't they? So, got a couple of Yorkshires. I'm going to put one straight on my plate. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to demonstrate and show to you exactly how much you get for your money, if you like. So, you've got the chicken. Let's move that greenery off there. You've got the lamb, and then you've got the steak. You've got 2 pots of their beef dripping gravy. 2 portions of the greens, and that's got some peas in there, some runner beans as well. I'll move that over there because I only need 1 because they're one size. Then you have the camembert potato, Take a look there, you can actually see the camembert straight on top. So, yeah. And then their version of the roast potato. Now, I've got to be honest, if you take a look, they're new potatoes which have been kind of roasted. I don't know if they've been deep fried or how they've been done. So what I want to do is put on quite literally half a portion, just so you can actually see exactly what you get for your money. So it's all of this. So let's come in here. Crikey, strong smell of garlic on that. So there's your greens. Then you can hear, so if I grab one of them, two, if you take a look, I'm kind of trying to be a little bit fair. So two and a small one. So that's that. Let's move you to there. Then half of this camembert potato. Oh, blimey, that is soft, steamy and gooey. Come on, work with me. As you can see, I've left kind of half there as well, so let's get you all on the plate. Let's get you there, pop you back there. Now, half a chicken. I'll grab that piece there, because it's already divided. Then the lamb. Let's put you there. And is that steak already divided? No, of course it wouldn't be, would it? I'll actually put the other piece of lamb on there as well, and cut this ribeye pretty much in half. It's not the easiest steak to cut in half, ribeye, is it? Now, I wanted that medium rare. Well, that's how I ordered it, medium rare. So all in all, this is what is very important. That is what you're getting for your money. So £33 basically, £33.25. It doesn't seem like an awful lot for £33.25 at all. No, that's first impressions. Unlimited gravy, so you can put as much on as you want. So let's go in with the gravy. Can I get brownie please to start with? Let's see how this ribeye is cooked. The Yorkshire's crispy. I can tell you, it's cutting very nicely. The taste is really good on that, but what I'm doing, I want to cut in one more time because I'm not convinced that is medium rare. Take a close up in there. That's more medium than medium rare. So for a steakhouse, that's a little bit disappointing, I've got to say. However, the taste is excellent. Ribeye is my favourite cut of steak, quite literally, because it is so flavoursome. Really enjoy it all the time. You've got a lot of fat in there, which brings out the tastiness or the taste in the meat. So yeah. Now onto the chicken. Now it's a steakhouse, so I'm not expecting wonders with the chicken, but it says succulent chicken. I've got the breast part here. I got the breast, I didn't get the best. That is very dry. That's a dry piece of chicken, and you could see that immediately. And take a look there. Yeah, that is disappointing to say the least. That is dry. That's going to need a lot of help from the gravy, and it's just as well the gravy is unlimited. Now onto the lamb, served pink. Come across here. Take a look there. Unfortunately, that's not pink. That needs help. It needs seasoning. It's cooked and it's cooked over. It's quite bland, to be honest. I prefer a little bit of mint sauce with that. None there, so I want to say let's move that over here. Let's try one of these roast potatoes, the new potatoes, which are they're not roasted. They're not roasted potatoes at all. Just wait 1 second. I want to look at this menu. Well, actually, it's interesting because on the menu it doesn't say roast potatoes; it says crispy potatoes. So, I suppose in the term they are quite crispy. I think they should just advertise the fact we've got new potatoes and that's it. Not try and say they're roast or anything along them lines. The camembert mash. Come on, be good, please. That's okay. Not the greatest invention in the world. It's just mashed potato, bit of camembert on top. Again, that needs a little bit more seasoning. It's creamy, it's buttery, but it hasn't been seasoned right. So that is, it's not the greatest. The greens are tasty. They've actually got, take a look on top, they've got a lot of garlic on there as well. I'm not blown away for my money here. I'm not blown away at all. Got the Yorkshire to come. Let's put that there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dip it into this gravy. Let's cheat. Put it in there. Oh, yes. Because I've got to say, the one thing about it, the beef dripping gravy, which I haven't mentioned yet, is truly epic. That's a nice Yorkshire. Yeah, it's a nice Yorkshire. Overall impressions. One, just taking a look here. Now I've had a kind of a mouthful out of everything. Is that a lot of food for your money? Is it a lot of quality? It's a nice piece of steak, slightly overdone. Chicken's definitely overdone, it's dry. The lamb is a bit tasteless. The potatoes are a little bit pointless. Just do new potatoes if you ask me, and don't bother saying they're kind of part roasted or anything. No issue with the Yorkshire. The camembert in the potato, that's good, but that needs seasoning. And the greens are good greens and what have you. The star is the gravy. That's it. So when you take a look, would you be overawed at this? Would you turn around and say, have I been to better for a lot less? I have. I've been to a lot better for a lot less. You're paying all the money. And I think what they're trying to do is create a roast, which isn't really a roast, is it? Well, it's not a roast, is it? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on because I don't want this to go cold. And yeah, put that over there. And enjoy. Somehow. Put you back there. Yeah, just dive in and enjoy. Bit disappointing. Not great. Need some seasoning. Get it everywhere, Gary. Definitely over that lamb. Okay, I'll see you guys shortly. One thing I want to point out, there's a lot of inconsistencies here. If you take a look, that piece of lamb is not pink. Take a look at that one. That is definitely pink. Take a look at that one. It's not pink. I'll be interested to see how they actually cook that, because that's really quite odd. It's I'll put that back there. Sorry. Yeah, it's as I said earlier on, they're trying to create something. There's no doubts about that. They're trying to create a roast dinner, which, let's be really frank, this isn't a roast dinner. No way is this a roast dinner. And the elements of it aren't right either. And again, portion-wise, it's a struggle. I think what they should do, okay, is plain and simple. They're good for their steaks. Just stick with your steaks. We were actually having a discussion, and I understand there's a beef eater, a Toby Carvery up the road here, and this isn't particularly busy. And I imagine because it's a Sunday, most people have gone there, and what they're trying to do is actually say, right, let's invent something that will bring people in from Toby Carvery to here. But are you actually going to come in here and pay over £65 for this kind of roast dinner when you can go to Toby Carvery? I don't think you are. So I think what they should be looking to do is just carry on doing what they're known for and doing what they're good for. But anyhow, enough of me waffling on. I'm going to have to get a little bit more gravy because it needs a lot of help. Everything needs a lot of help. So yeah, more gravy required. Just do the basics, Miller and Carter. Don't get carried away trying to reinvent the wheel. Come on, behave. Okay, got the bill, paid the bill. Come on, I'll give you my final thoughts. It's not good. So here we are. Outside. What do I think? That's really not a roast dinner. Whatever way you look at it, it's not a roast dinner. I think it's clever that they're trying to create something. I think that it's right, a little bit of invention there. I think, yeah, but it's off base. It's just not. It's not a roast dinner, and for the money, it's not, portion-wise, isn't right either. Now, I've got to say that the disappointment that I have was with the whole offering. The steak, that was okay. It was tasty, but it was slightly over. But again, the main flavour there was brilliant, so no issue. The chicken itself, that was dry. That was a dry piece of chicken. The lamb, a bit tasteless. Nothing really there with the lamb. Now, here's my big bugbearer. They were just new potatoes, chucked in a deep fat fryer, and you can't class them as kind of roasties. Just don't bother. Just don't bother. Just have new potatoes, have them on the plate. Then I did like the greens. Now, they had a nice flavour, had a bit of garlic in there. That came out, I like that. The camembert mixed in with the potato, yeah, that would work. But again, it needed more seasoning. The potato was really buttery. But again, it was just a bit of camembert or chucked on top of the potato, and you mix it in, and away it goes. The Yorkshire pudding, there's no issue with that. And the gravy, that's sensational. Every time I've been here, sensational. And what's also sensational is service. Every time I've been to Miller and Carter, service has been fantastic. The same again today, brilliant service. However, this concept doesn't work in my opinion. It doesn't work. It's a lot of money for what it is. Now, some of you say I've got an agenda against these chain places. I haven't. Blacklock, wow. Hawksmoor, brilliant. Now, for the money, you've got to bear in mind, I'll come to the bill in a second. You can get a better roast dinner in both Blacklock and Hawksmoor, better quality for a lot cheaper. Cheaper. Now onto the bill. It's simple. £66.50, no service charge. I mean, that's £33, 25p each. Now you look at the size and what's on that plate. You look at the quality. Is that worth the money? No, it's not. I'm really sorry, it's not. The ambience is nice, the service is great, but that offering just isn't up there. What mark am I going to give it? I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 10. 3.5 out of 10. I think there's far better to go out there and try. I think Miller and Carter, you have got to take a look at that again and rejig it. I like the fact you're trying something different, but that's not right. You can go to a pub and have a Sunday roast, and that's £16 to £22, and that's far better. I've got to tell you, that's far better than this offering. Now, our last two Sunday roasts have been disappointing, so your recommendation. Loads of you said, Gary, get back to fallow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try the Sunday roast at fallow and see what I think about that. What did you think about this? If you leave a comment, I'd really appreciate it. If you'd like and get that right. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And until next time, a bit disappointed. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.